In this video, I'll show you how to record your screen with OBS. If you found this guide useful, then please consider subscribing, and then once you've done that, then please consider leaving a like, and let's get right into this guide. The first thing you need to do is go and open up OBS, and I am going to assume that you've already got OBS downloaded and installed, and that you just want to sort of go and configure it to get it screen recording. So as you can see here, I'd recommend just selecting a brand new blank scene. You probably only have one, and I will go and add some sources later on. But the first thing we need to do is come to the bottom right and go and tap on settings, just like this. Then for general, you don't really need to change that. Go over to the left hand side and tap on output. You don't need to look into stream because that's for live streaming, and come into here. Then what I recommend doing is selecting the output mode to be simple, because the advanced mode, it isn't really needed. And if you're just sort of doing basic screen recording, simple is going to be fine. Then come down to recording, because this top part is for live streaming. And firstly, you need to go and choose a recording path. And this is essentially where the file is going to be saved. So yeah, I have it saved into my screen recording folder. You can choose wherever you want it to be. Then you can go and choose a screen recording, go and tap on it to go and view all the options, and personally I use high quality medium file size. What's important to note is, as well as the file size being bigger, it's also going to be a bit more intensive for your computer, so it's going to need sort of more processing power, sort of, make your computer lag more potentially. So yeah, high quality medium file size is going to be fine. Recording format, I like to use MP4 because it's the most compatible, but of course you could go and use any others. And then for the encoder, I like to use the NVEC HEVC. Now this is because I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so if you don't have these hardware options, then you can go and use the software X264. And then once you've made any changes, go to the bottom right and go and tap on apply, like so. Then come to audio, because this is quite important. Firstly, make sure you've got your desktop audio set to default or the output you use. Personally, I use the speakers, Realtek R Audio. And then you can come down to the mic and make sure you go and set the correct mic. That's really important because otherwise you won't be heard. And then go and tap apply in the bottom right. You can add more mics if you want, but honestly, these two ones are the main things. Then come down to video, and now this is quite important. So first we've got the base canvas resolution, and that is what this sort of area is here. This is the canvas. And then we've got the output, which is actually what is going to be recorded in the file. So because of a 1440p monitor, I have mine set to 1440, but 1080p is going to be fine for most people. So you could always go and set it to like that. And if you have different resolutions set here, then what you can do is use a downscale filter, but it doesn't really matter. And then for the FPS, if you don't know what that means, it's basically frames per second. And this is going to determine sort of the smoothness of your video. So if your computer is powerful enough, then I definitely recommend using 60. However, if it's a lower spec computer, use 30 and it's fine. Most things are recorded in 30 FPS, but 60 just makes it look a bit smoother like this. So then come over to the press hotkeys, and now hotkeys are useful. I like to go and use the start recording and stop recording hotkey as F12. So when I hit F12, it starts recording, and I press it again, it also stops it. So yeah, and then come back over to the left hand side and go and click on advanced. And to be honest, I don't really change any of the advanced settings. And then all you need to do is come to the bottom left and tap on apply, like so, and everything is now saved. So now that we've gone and set the settings up, let's actually go and get into recording. So the next thing we need to do is go and add a source. So that's going to be something like your computer screen or a webcam or something like that. So to do that, tap on the add source button in the bottom left, like so, and then choose where you want to go and add. I personally just like to add a whole display, but you could add a game capture or even a window capture as well at the bottom for like a specific window, but a display capture just records your entire screen. So tap there, and then you can go and tap OK. And then what you can do is choose the capture method. Automatic's fine. And then if you've got multiple monitors, you can choose which monitor you want to use. In this case, I want display 1, and then you can tap OK, and there my screen is. So then if I wanted to go and start recording, I've done everything. What you can do is come to the audio mixer just to go and get your audio levels right. You may want your desktop audio quieter than your microphone, because otherwise, your computer sounds are gonna make you can't be able to hear you because it's too loud. So then you can go and tap on start recording, and there we are, we're now recording, and that video is going to be saved to that file path we selected earlier. And when you press stop recording, it will then go and say where it's saved. As you can see, recording saved to there. And that's it, guys. You can go and add more sources by tapping on the plus button, and you could go and add, say, a webcam, which is the video capture device. Tap there, tap OK, and then what you can do is go and choose a webcam. I've only got the OBS virtual camera, so yeah, it looks something like that with a webcam in the top right, but I don't want that, so right click on it and then go and press remove, and that's it, guys. If you found this useful, then please consider subscribing. Peace.